Hey, g'day everyone. G'day, it's Hocky, the ad hoc artist. Welcome. Happy Australia Day to everyone. Woohoo! Well, finally, listen, we're gonna have a big show. Uh, we've got a very special guest sitting in the background. And our other guests have not turned up, so it looks like it's just gonna be me and Mr. Bancroft. Welcome, Mr. Bancroft. How are you today?
Very well. Happy Australia Day.
Happy Australia Day. Happy Australia.
Happy Australia Day to the chat.
Yeah, we got the chat in. We've got Mo, we've got Amanda, we've got Skip Edwards, Crazy Mad is all in here. Thank you everyone for joining. Now, I was actually looking, you got this wonderful Australian hat, and I can't let you beat me. Like, I'm the hat person. I'm always wearing a hat. I can't let you beat me, so I've actually something else. There we go.
I love it. Excellent. Excellent. This is a very well-known hat in Australia for over the summer. It's a cricketing hat.
Yeah. So I can't let you win this hat battle. At least got to win one part. So. I can see that we've got Corey has joined us in the chat. We've got Alex VRB has joined us as well. Thank you. And Chris Fisk. That's awesome to have you guys. Now, we were going to have Clayton join us, and we were going to have Dean James. I don't know what's happened to Dean James, but Clayton
try and get Rob Arnold on. I hear he's an amazing artist.
I've heard that too. Apparently one of the best. But we're gonna draw, and I've got a little challenge set up for us today. So generally, let me add this to the screen here. So generally, I do a little drawing challenge here that we pick a character and it randomizes. However, today I've actually got something a little different. I'll just remove it for a second. I've got something a little different. I've populated with all Australian things. So we're going to put these Australian things themed. I've populated with all different stuff. I've got suggestions from people. I've added a few things on my own, and we're going to try and draw. We've got 20 minutes to try and draw these pictures.
20 minutes.
So, 20 minutes. 20 minutes.
People are saying, what if Hocky wins? I fully expect Hocky to win.
Oh, I'm not going to win
all the time. I don't usually I ink on stream. I don't usually draw. It's not really my thing, but I'll give it a crack. I'll give it a red hot crack.
Give it a go. That's it.
If I lose to Hocky, I will just bow my hat and say, "Well done, good sir."
Well, I don't class myself as a great artist, so
neither do I. We're in equal company.
Okay, we'll get through. So hopefully we'll have some fun. So everything that's populated is something Australian. We've got. I'll bring up what we've got in the thing. So there's a person. So it could be a celebrity. It could be a character. It could be just an Australian colloquialism of person. So, so we got certain items of clothes, certain items, animals, and locations that we're going to try and put into one picture. So it could be a bit of fun. So drop bear, I didn't put drop bear in there. Should have. I feel.
Maybe we can add a drop bear. We can add a drop bear in wherever we want.
Yeah, we can.
I'm sure that we can. If there's time, if you have time.
I have a good chance, apparently, says Mo. As long as Mrs. B is busy mowing the lawn. Nice. Okay. Well, what have we got? Color change? Color challenge. Oh, goodness. Get Bancroft blue. Oh, we got Oz Great Sage here as well. Welcome, Oz. Okay. Rightio. So we'll get the challenge going, so we can get our first one in, and then I'll put something in the poll for us to for everyone to vote. So are you ready, Mr. Bancroft?
I'm
I
as
will show
ready
my
as I'll
screen. You
ever
don't
gonna
have to.
be.
Yeah.
I can show my screen.
Yeah. So
Or should I leave it? Should I leave it mine as a like a reveal? I don't know.
You can if you like. It's up to you. So if you want to
Maybe
do
the
a
people
review,
want to
I'm
see it.
happy for
I
that.
don't know.
So
Yeah,
I'll
no,
show
people
mine.
probably want to see it.
I'll do my best to try and draw. So what I'll also drop down the screen a bit when we're draw, so people can see what we're drawing, and then I'll bring it back up again when the timer gets close to the end. So
Alex
okay.
says loser has to eat their hat, so that won't be happening. we take pride in our hats. I'm going to eat.
Yeah, that's
this
it.
Is a classic. This is a classic hat. I've had this for like 2 years.
I just picked this up from Aldi the other day. So
all right. Did he freeze? Or is that me? F in the chat if he froze. Bloody Australian internet. I tell you what. Is it me? F. I get Alex from F from Alex. F from Mo. Oh, goody. It's a friggin', what do they call it? NBN. Bloody hell. Struth. Yeah, our NBN that was supposed to be, it was like cutting edge back in, I don't know, 2009, I think. And it's finally getting installed. We'll finally be able to catch up to the US internet circa 2012 or something. Mo says it's a chance to get a head start with some background details. I don't know what background I'm drawing. I don't know what to do here. I'm just bip-a-doo. I should put this on, maybe be a bit more Aussie. I can promote my show tonight. Hocky will be actually coming on to Late Night with Comicsgate, and yeah, we're gonna do. We did it last year. He's gonna sing us a song, and we're gonna do an Australia Day themed show. We're gonna celebrate everything Australian, and yeah, enjoy that. Is Hocky gonna come back? Usually, it's just you restart your computer or whatever. You restart your browser. But yeah, we're going to be doing. I think we're going to be doing guess the Aussie slang. It has been a year, Amanda. I know. Last time we did, is it a what did we do? Like, is it an Australian town or something from J.R. Tolkien or something like that?
My net hasn't died in months,
back.
And then all of a sudden, 5 minutes in, Jesus Christ,
he's back.
I had to hotspot my phone. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that, everyone.
Oh, no.
Goodness. Let me just get things sorted again.
Oh no.
Run inside to get my phone.
I was telling people. And I was telling people
Sorry?
about our stream later, Hocky.
Yes.
I was letting
It'll
them
be
know
good.
We're doing the Australia Day stream again.
Oh yeah, definitely. Fun. So hopefully it'll be all good. So fantastic. Oh, we got NTM here. Look at that. See, I've already won one challenge. So
don't count your chickens before they hatch. That's all I'll say.
It's the only challenge I'll win, but I'll win. Okay, we've got. Look at this. We've got Bancroft. I'll put his up when once we.
I've got a blank canvas ready to go.
I am ready to go. Hey guys, We
Drizzle
ready?
some
I'm
magic
ready to go.
onto it.
Okay, so as soon as I hit go, the timer will also start. So we got to incorporate everything that we see in it. So, okay, are you ready, sir?
All right. I better take a screen grab so I remember, or will it stay up there so we know exactly what
I'll
we
leave
have
it
to
up for a
draw?
little bit. So I'll leave it up for a bit,
Okay,
and then
all right.
I'll pull it down after a couple of minutes. So, okay, here we go. Ready, set, go. Okay, we got a yuppie
A
with
yuppie.
budgie smugglers, a ute, a cockatoo,
ute?
and the Sydney Harbour
I'm
Bridge.
going to have to take a screen grab of this. This is too much. Okay. All right. Hold on a sec here.
Oh my goodness, a yuppie and
A
budgie
yuppie.
smugglers. So, I chose words that would confuse an American audience as well. So, so hopefully I have.
We get cockatoos around here
Yeah,
in the trees.
yeah, I got them all the
We get
time.
white ones. We even got a rare black one.
Oh, did you? Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they're massive.
We mainly get the white ones here, so but
Jesus. Okay. All right.
Okay. So you got a screen grab. I'll put your
this.
I'll put your thing
don't.
up. So
all right. What's a yuppie?
Okay.
What would a yuppie have? Where we get the
usually
like...
they used back in the day. They used to have the yuppies were the ones with mobile phones. Now everyone has a mobile phone.
Yeah, but the big ones. How am I going to incorporate a ute with the... I'm terrible on a deadline here. How am I going to incorporate the ute? Oh, he could be sitting in the back of the ute. How about that?
Oh, that sounds good. We got Mel B's here.
Right. Just get the tray going.
So what's a ute? So
okay, Chris... I can't draw with these on.
So
what does a ute even look like? Let me get out the Google.
So a ute, to people who don't know, is a pickup truck. So that's probably the best way to describe a ute, is a pickup truck. So
but I feel like a Holden ute. Like I love, the one piece ones, like not like the one with the metal tray for the tradies and stuff.
Yeah.
All my kind of more Bogan-esque friends, they like get the fancy one.
Yes. Yeah. I know the ones. Yeah. And they're usually the newer ones are all funky colors. They've got like lime greens.
I see how it is. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at a lime green one right now, actually.
Yeah.
Do those trays like pop up? I think they pop up. Like
there's ones with a weird canopy that goes over the top.
Yeah. That's what I'm looking at. I think I'm going to do that.
Sometimes they have spoilers on those canopies as well. So.
Oh man, you got to have a spoiler. I'll put that on.
Oh, of course. Exactly. Here. So, to me now a yuppie
down, obviously.
A yuppie probably to me now would, I don't know, Melbourne. I reckon Melbourne's full of yuppies. Wearing their turtlenecks and having
but they don't call them whoa, what the hell is that? They don't call them yuppies anymore. Did I just change a pencil?
Okay. I don't know, maybe you did.
They don't call them yuppies anymore.
No,
but
I know.
We all know they
kind
are. So I reckon he'll be sitting in there. Okay. Kind of lights here.
Budgie smugglers.
Oh my! So what do we got here? A yuppie. He'll be like. He's gonna have to be naked.
Well, he's got budgie smugglers on, so
that's what I'm thinking. We'll be sitting.
A modern day Australian yuppie would have an imported Italian leather face mask. Okay, says Mo. A sedan.
He's gonna have his giant mobile phone because he's a yuppie from the 80s.
The old style mobile phones.
Yeah, the brick.
I would.
Okay,
I can imagine.
There. There's the
modern day yuppie would probably be someone who goes to like galas and gallery openings.
Okay.
So,
all right, I got the budgies in there. I got the dude in there.
Nice.
Sort of. I mean, I don't know how this perspective is going, but beggars can't be choosers at the moment.
That's it.
There's a ute. Drawing to a deadline here. Okay. There's a ute, yuppie, budgie smugglers, cockatoo. Well, that's sort of like, pull out pigeon sort of territory. I reckon I just put him in the foreground. It's flying on by. Cockatoo.
Nice.
They look like two flying.
I think I might have my my cockatoo driving the ute.
Even better.
So,
all right.
Okay. Oh, you've got to have that crest coming up. The cockatoo has these lovely yellow crests, and they they can flare up as well. So I love it when they flare up. So every cocky is usually called every cockatoo is usually called cocky. So when someone has a pet, you say, "Hello, cocky. Hello, cocky.
Hello, cocky." Yeah, that's what I say to them when I see him in the tree. I say, "Hello, cocky." Yeah. That's true. Hello, it's so funny how we're so similar in Australia. Like we have our ways.
We do. We've been. I
used to have a cockatoo. That's a true story. I used to have one, up in Cairns. It was a white one, and it used to screech, "Michael," like that, and that's how my mother would yell at me. She'd go, "Michael," like
Michael,
stop tormenting your brother or something. And well, that's not what I want.
Nice.
So yeah, it would. So then one day I went to school and I come home and Cocky's gone, and I'm like, "What happened?"
No.
I can't remember its name. What happened? And my mum's like, "Oh, how it always was chewing out of its cage." It did always. It didn't matter how many cages we got, and they were all metal. It would find a way out of it. These things are massive and they're very clever because they're parrots, and they're very, tricky. Anyway, so my mum is like, "Oh, it flew away. It's a real shame, So I'm like, "Oh no," I'm distraught because our pet cockatoo's gone. I find out years later, no, of course not.
No.
She just let it go because she was sick of it. Screeching all day.
Screeching constantly.
Yeah. It's like, "Oh no!" So she said it so flippantly. "Oh no, we let that go." I'm just like, my old childhood was a lie.
Chris Fisk asked, "You lived in Cairns? Odd. I pegged you as a southerner for life."
Well, I mean, I moved to Melbourne when I was about 7, I think, something like that.
Oh, that's.
But no, I was a Queensland boy. It's funny. Someone came onto the stream once, and they were like, "Oh, I'm from Cairns too," and I said, "Oh yeah, I went to this school." It's like, "I went to that school." It was really bizarre. It was, small world stuff.
And Kansas is pretty much as far as you can go up before you get to nothing.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we used to. My uncle lived in the nothing. He lived up into the Daintree and you had to go through Aboriginal territories and stuff to get to his place. No roads, just whatever the cars had sort of beaten out of the bush.
Yeah.
And but it was great. You drive for 4 hours through various types of rainforest and everything, and then you just come to a clearing in the whole thing, and there's farms out there. People grow pawpaw and mango and bananas and stuff. And he just had a house up there, and we'd go stay out there in the summer and be on the farm.
Awesome.
I have great memories of that.
We have 10 minutes left, just to let you know.
Oh shit. Okay. I did not I did not hang on. I gotta all right. There's I don't know what Sydney landscape looks like. Sydney.
You just draw the bridge. That's enough. It's like an orange.
Yeah, but I all right, yeah, okay, that's the shape. Yep, all right, basic.
The shape of an orange. Do you remember that ad that Spritz had? There was a Spritz ad about building the bridge, and this guy gets the idea because he sees an orange slice floating in a Spritz.
All right, there's the bridge in the background. It's got some things on it, I think. All right, I gotta get some detail onto my yuppie and his budgie smugglers. That's what I gotta work on.
Yeah, that's where I'm going with now too. So,
so put his arm way
still
down.
Wondering whether to put a turtleneck on him or something. So.
I'm gonna put a tie on him. Like he's a yuppie. He's gonna have a tie on.
Fair enough. They always have that condescending look as well. So, okay.
And he's gonna have like pulled back hair. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yes.
With a ponytail.
Nice.
Because this is my my lecturer at my graphic design lecturer at school. He was like he worked in, guess what he worked in while he wasn't lecturing kids how to do graphic design. Guess what his job was?
He was in, I don't know,
advertising.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. All right, hang on. Ponytail.
I'll go with a bit of a different.
I'm gonna have to hang the ponytail over his shoulder there. You're taking it serious. I'm just sketching the hell out of this thing.
Yeah,
you're definitely gonna beat me.
I don't know. I've got to. It's the 7 minutes. We got to try and get this done in 7 minutes. So, that's the part.
He should probably have a little pot belly, I reckon. He shouldn't.
Cool.
I don't know if he's all that cocaine. He can't have a perfect physique. I've totally bunged up his arm here, but that's all right. We'll just
that's all right. That's all right.
Fluff that.
I'm gonna put him in. I'm gonna put him in third, mate. So.
Yep. His little budgie packet. I've given him quite. You got to emphasize the budgie. I've given him a nice little. I mean, maybe a yuppie, but
he's well endowed.
Exactly. That's why. I mean, you're not going to sit out there on the back of your ute.
Yeah.
Within your budgie smugglers.
Yeah.
Unless you're
cocaine diet.
You got something to.
A lumberjack with a man bun. Oh, there you go. Yesterday's yuppies are today's hipsters. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
There's nothing quite like seeing some bearded urbanite dressed as a lumberjack who couldn't even change a tire. You're probably not wrong there. So,
how are these things built? Okay, there's sort of like a light here. There's this is I'm drawing the fancy one with the tray thing that lifts up. So that's his little party zone in there on a hot
Nice.
summer's day. He's in there. He's just there's ladies out there to impress.
Yeah, no, that sounds. I like it. I got mine just standing on the back of a ute, so
this is obvious enough that that's his ponytail. Okay. Yep. All right.
Yeah, we're gonna get the budgie smugglers in. So we've got 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes.
Whoa. Okay. All right. I can do this. That's gonna be a bit quick on these details here. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still 4 minutes. That's still plenty of time.
Yeah, but I want to, I like to make it a bit pretty, a little touch the details up, I got to make sure I get the spoiler going right on the top, because he works hard in advertising, during the week, but on the weekend he's out at chaps doing laps.
He lets loose. Yeah.
He lets loose, and that's his party. That's his party. But he's still doing business.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't let go of some things, You gotta. I love it. Okay. Well, I've got mine. I think I've got him in. Now I've got to get everything else in. So.
I mean, this. Nothing is quite connected in my drawing. It's just like there's the Sydney Harbour in the background.
Yeah. Nice.
Sure. I think
nice.
actually this Opera House should probably be here. If that, whatever that looks something like this. There's
the
Sydney
Opera
Harbour.
House is a choice. The Opera House is one of the things that could pop up in the randomizer.
Sydney Harbour. I mean, there's probably like things here in the back. There's probably buildings and stuff. Hang on, I'm drawing on an angle. Buildings. The Sydney skyline. Isn't there a tower in Sydney? I don't know.
There is. There's Centrepoint Tower, I think it's called.
Yep, I've been up there. So, I remember that.
Yeah. Okay. I think most people have visited Sydney. You go up Centrepoint.
I love Sydney. I like going to visit. wouldn't want to live there. Like, unbelievably, you probably wouldn't experience this, but the traffic is pretty bad in Melbourne. But Sydney takes the cake. I mean, Sydney is insane.
And, I don't like going into Sydney. I don't like driving there. I'm not a fan of it. So.
I wouldn't want to drive there. No. Catch the plane in.
Yep.
I'm talking just for holidays. You can only take, but I for showing off, how beautiful an Australian city can be. You probably can't go much past.
I don't think it's some parts of it. Yeah, okay. If you go across the bay, on the other side,
like going the ferry.
Nice.
I think that's nice.
Go the ferry over to Manly or something. That's quite nice.
Yeah.
But the city itself, I don't really like.
Cities are cities. I mean, you go all over the world these days, and there's not that many that are different. And even the ones that were different, they're losing what made them special. As modernity kind of kicks in. Like Paris, the first time I went to Paris, it was really beautiful, and
then
it's all kind of gone to hell.
I went to New York, and it's kind of like it's pretty spectacular. But then you think, oh goodness, this is it's pretty full on because there's just so much happening. But it's definitely a bit of a doozy to go. Though I wouldn't, if I went back to America, I wouldn't go back to New York. Though Central Park is lovely. So, Does Melbourne still
Yeah,
have
I
tramps? They
would.
do.
That's where I want to go more than anything, to the States. Check it out. I'd love to just travel the States. Go to the different areas, see the sights, and meet the people and everything.
Time is. We got like 10 seconds.
Well, you know what?
So
I think I'm
haven't
pretty
drawn in
much
my
done
Sydney Harbour
here.
Bridge.
I think I can just, put a bit of this stuff in here and whatever.
I kind of forgot, and there we go. Time's
I
up.
got everything. All right, pencils down.
Pencils down. I kind of failed. I forgot about the Sydney Harbour Bridge, and I got it in the last few seconds. So, okay. Oh, rightio. Let me set up the poll.
I feel good. I feel good. I mean, it's it is very loose. The perspective is questionable, but I feel good about it.
Well,
I've got everything in there.
Okay. Round one. Okay, I'll just put in our names into the poll if I can. Okay, I'll add that to. Okay, I'll show mine off first. Okay, let's embiggen me. Okay, so here's my yuppie. So I've got him drinking coffee, standing on the back of Ute in his speedos. So
yep.
Here's the whole
so
Ute with the cockatoo driving.
Yep.
I don't know. The Sydney Harbour Bridge is like a mess. It's I forgot it in the last 10 seconds, and I'm just going, oh crap.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not like, the scale is funny because it looks like a tiny little Ute with a massive dude.
It is.
That's all right. He's larger than life. And then the bridge.
The cockatoo's over large and the Ute's tiny. So
yeah. But I dig it. Although it is a bit potato cam from where I'm looking, but that's probably your hot spot.
Yeah. So
I would have liked to see a little bit more, because you're doing a much cleaner, more well rendered style than I'm currently doing. I would have liked to see a little bit more definition on the budgie. In the budgie.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
maybe let's see some of the
volume. So, there you go.
Yeah, but we've all worn these as growing up. There's a little bit more lumps and bumps, and we've all seen them out there.
That's fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, right here. I'll add yours too. So here we go.
So that I've got. Here's the guy. He's in the Ute. I mean, he's relaxing.
Oh.
Let me zoom in actually, so we can sort of.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Like as I said, like very loose, very rough. But he's sitting there. He's got a little bit of a pot belly.
Yep.
He's got his. Hang on a sec. He's got his ponytail.
I can see his
big mobile phone
hair over his shoulder. Yep.
Yeah. He had to put that forward so the ladies know what he's carrying. What he's packing. And
of course.
And there you go. I mean, that's. I
love the spread.
Actually, now that I look at what he's packing in his budgies, but it looks like he might have shat his dacks there. It looks a little lumpy in the wrong places, but that's okay. He's got the fancy Ute with the spoiler. There's Sydney in the background. So he's in a rich area here. If you're that close to Sydney Harbour, you're in a park somewhere, and you can see it in the background. And he's got his actually what he's doing here, he's got a drone set up to take a photo, and then bang, cockatoo flies right into the middle of his shot.
Cockatoo comes in at the wrong time.
Yeah, that's what we're doing here.
Now
there you go. That's
I think
Mo says I just drew Captain Love.
Yeah, Captain Love. Though I have a feeling from this angle he would be in the middle of the water. So, but anyway.
Look, we don't ask questions.
No.
These
he's so much of a yuppie. He's in his Ute on the back of a yacht.
He's got yeah, exactly. I didn't draw the ferry he's riding on.
Yeah.
Didn't have time. As Oz points out, maximum man spread. Totally. You're wearing budgie smugglers and a tie. You're to show the people what you've got.
Cockatoo photobomb, indeed.
Exactly.
What? Everybody walked the dinosaur. Oh my goodness, I haven't heard that for such a long time. So
need to get out to
okay,
more
we've got,
weddings.
So the poll is the poll. We got 9 votes. I'll just leave it for a couple of seconds, but gotta air out those yuppie balls.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Just to slap them down right on the tray of your ute. And this is like, see, this is what I'm saying. Tradies do have these utes, that is true, but a lot of guys also just buy these utes as a status symbol, and they don't use them as utility vehicles. Most tradies who have their work vehicles have a completely different ute, where it's a proper metal tray that's a separate sort of thing.
They usually
this guy's never used. Exactly. This guy's never used the tray on his ute for anything other than slapping his sweaty balls on a Sunday afternoon.
That's exactly it. Exactly. So
shaded from the sun.
I'm gonna end the poll, and I'll just make sure that because I've clicked on the poll once before and it changed in the fraction of a second after it disappeared. So Bancroft on 60, I'm on 40. Well done. Round 1 has gone to you, sir.
Excellent.
Look at that.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I don't know how that happened, but I'll take it.
Yeah. Fantastic. That was good. I love it. Okay, I'll get set up for the next one. Okay. Let me just... My computer's been running a little slack lately, so... Okay. Rightio, I'll bring it to stream. So, again, we've got another 20 minutes for this one.
Mm-hmm.
The hard one is the next round when it's 10 minutes. So,
that's
okay,
interesting.
Okay, are you ready?
Yep.
Let's go. What do we got this time? A jackaroo, thongs, pie, and the kidna, and the outback.
You're gonna have to remind me what a jackaroo is.
It's basically just the people that work on farms. You know, the hire.
Okay. Okay, cool.
The work for hire on farms.
And thongs with a pie and the echidna in the outback.
In the outback. The outback and jackaroo goes well together. So
hand in hand.
So rightio. Jackaroo, thongs, pie, echidna, outback.
You got to remember, I'm more of a city slicker these days. So.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Just think of a farmhand, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Oh yeah. I'll put that. Have you written all those down? You got that?
Yep, I've got them down.
Okay, I'll remove that and I'll add yours to stream. Okay. So yeah, a jackaroo. Actually, Jillaroo's even in here as well. So a jillaroo is just the female version of a jackaroo. They're basically just farm hands, work for hire, working with cattle and.
I mean, it is super easy drawing the outback. It's nothing.
It's nothing much out there.
It's in the outback.
A little bit of scrub, so a little bit of scrub, but
scrubs. Just a little. I'm good at this stuff. I mean, this is my bread and butter. Like random.
This is easy.
Rocks and stuff like that. Like that's what. If you could make a living just drawing random background junk, I mean, I'd be a millionaire.
Yeah. Well, they used to have background artists back in the day, so in the comics. So
well, they do in manga as well. That's my calling. I'm just not Japanese. I know. Break into the scene.
Yeah, I think. Was it? Goodness. Rob. Oh, what's his name? Rob from Image Comics. He
Rob
the higher
Liefeld?
background. Or Liefeld, yeah. He's the higher
What a smart
background.
man.
Well, that's what Shelby did. Not background, but he was a finisher for Rob.
Yeah. He's shown me all his stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah.
When you say finisher, I mean he kind of drew it. A lot of it,
pretty much.
you know.
Here's the layouts. You finish it off. So, and it's going, oh, righty,
Right. I'm going to do what you did last time because I like that. You did like a exaggerated size of your cockatoo.
Yeah,
like
oh, nice. Awesome.
Do something a bit like that this time.
Oh.
So I've got my little fella.
I might. Oh, I've got to. I was starting to draw it, and now I'm actually going to rub it out and do something different. So
I never do that. We got 20 minutes.
Yeah,
just keep going.
We're down. No, I came up with a better idea. So.
Oh, fair enough.
So.
Yeah. I do love an echidna. I've always been a fan of the echidna. I went to Germany, and in the place where I was living, there was a little local hedgehog out there in the garden. A very unimpressive beast compared to an echidna, I have to say.
Yeah.
I mean, they're cute, they're adorable. But, the echidna is, as far what are they? They're like, it's a family anteater, surely. They're their own thing.
Yeah.
They're the Aussie.
Yeah,
they're the Aussie. I mean,
stuff.
everything Aussie has its own thing.
Yeah,
that's how we do it.
And it's
you can pat
one of the only two.
Pretty easily.
It's one of the only two marsupials that lay eggs. So
yeah, it's a monotreme. Is that what they call it?
I think that's right. I think that sounds about right. So
you learn all this stuff as a kid. They take you to the zoo, and you go into the little hut, and you have to do little exercises and stuff, and they teach you about all the different animals. Right.
It's and it's just, I find it weird that Australia is the only two animals in the world that have mammals that lay eggs. It's so we get all the odd animals here in Australia. But we don't have the large predatory animals like bears or big cats or things like that.
Yeah, I think we did a long time ago. I think there's like archaeological evidence of it, but I think when the Aborigines came here, however long that was, it was done for them. They hunted them all, and we were just so isolated from the rest of the world that it's like that you can see things were similar-ish where they came from, but with their own flavor. People learn about the cassowary and they freak out. I mean, it's a pretty freaky animal, but
it is. And the big lump on its head, but then you look at its feet and it's got these claws that are friggin' massive. So so is today the day all us Aussies listen to favorite Australian bands like Icehouse. Yes. Yes.
I haven't listened to Icehouse in forever. My dad had an Icehouse CD. That was probably the last time I listened to Icehouse.
I think I'd sometimes put an Australian rotation of rock music on, so Icehouse pops up. So
I got Spotify now, and that's really all I need.
It's that's it. And if, as I say, depending on the playlist, I put on the Australian classics, Australian rock classics, and things like that. So, so you get Icehouse popping up. But definitely In Excess pops up, of course. Midnight Oil, yes. Midnight Oil pops up in it. Ganga Jang. which is still one of my favorite songs from Ganga Jing. So, probably things like the Angels as well.
I like pub music, like pub artists, Crowded House.
Yep. Crowded House,
Paul
great,
Kelly, stuff like that. I once saw Paul. Speaking of budgie smugglers, I used to skate down at Paran Ramp, which is kind of a big, skate kind of place, and they have a public pool right next to it, and they're out. I'm getting into my car, and they're just standing there in his budgie smugglers, drying himself off, trying to get dressed. It's Paul friggin' Kelly. And I looked at him, and he looked at me, and we shared a moment where he realized I knew who he was. And a glance was exchanged.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's funny. These budgie smugglers. That's unusual. So, yeah. Oh, look, Chris Fisk is singing it. Hey now, don't dream it's over. It's a good song. All this Crowder's House songs are great though. Technically, they're kind of New Zealand.
I do love listening to a bit of Crowded House. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I do enjoy that.
They're kind of a mixture between Australia and New Zealand. I think the brothers are from New Zealand. So
Powderfinger, great Aussie.
Powderfinger, yes.
I don't know if you've heard. I started doing launch streams. I wanted to have like a bit of a party song to get everyone in the mood for the launch streams, and I chose a song from Regurgitator. It's just perfect for it. It's called the song formerly known as, and it's just it's just perfect for
which one's that one? I've got a Regurgitator album, unit, but I can't remember which song it is.
Yeah, no, it's great. I don't know. It's mostly, I don't go to discos, mama. Music's always up too loud.
I don't go to parties, baby.
That's it. That's the one.
People tend to freak me out. Yeah.
But I just play it. Yeah, I just play it to the intro because it's got a great little, hook.
Yeah.
Thing. Dink, dink,
it
dink,
is.
It just puts me in the mood.
Good song, though.
Yeah. It was, speaking of Spotify, playlists, like Aussie playlists, I was just listening, and then that came on, and I was like, oh, this would be great intro for a stream. And lo and behold.
It's I haven't I like the other, like they've had a couple of good hits. What's at the end of Satan's Rainbow is another good one.
Yeah, I used to be quite into Regurgitator. I used to really get into them.
I like your old stuff better than your new stuff. They were kind of all the hits, but
I was even into them back when they were sort of more a punk band. Really sort of early 90s. Yeah, that was good too. But I also did love when they, became a bit more funky.
I'll say hello to Silva Ogre. Welcome, and some persons here, and a bot. Yeah, we got a bot here as well. So
Can't go wrong with a bot.
Yeah, I think Mo will be onto that bot, I'm sure. So, okay, we've got 7 minutes left.
I'm feeling good about mine.
So,
I've got a jackaroo. I've got a pie.
Yeah.
I've
Looking
got an
great.
echidna. I've got the Outback that kind of drew itself.
Yeah, Outback's pretty easy. So,
You know.
yeah, I gotta blue line mine, and I'm gonna start working on the if I can get it. Yeah, I've got the elements in mind, so I should be hopefully. We'll start cleaning it up and see if I can. Let's see if I can get something done within the next 7 minutes. 6.5 minutes, jeez. I'm quick. So, you remember when we'd hear the top 100 on Triple J? They used to do that on Australia Day as well.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, because you won't believe it. I don't know if you're aware, but the Wiggles won the top 100 this year.
What?
Yeah. Mel came in and he said, "You're not going to believe who won the hottest 100." I'm like, "What? What is it?" Because I haven't really been keeping up. I always promised myself I wouldn't become one of those old guys who doesn't listen to new music anymore, but I couldn't do it. Actually, I couldn't really listen to the sermonizing and the self-righteousness on Triple J anymore. So I had to give up on them. I should listen to them on Spotify, because apparently you can listen to the playlist without the radio presenters. But for people in the chat who aren't aware, like good. Triple J became like just the most insufferable SJWs when you're just trying to listen to good music. And they're trying to infuse everything with politics and stuff. It was really insufferable. But they do this thing. It's like actually the biggest music poll in the world, and it was the hottest 100. It probably still is. I don't know if it is, but they just vote on the top songs of the year in the world. And this year the Wiggles won. So make that of it what you will.
That is ridiculous.
But they did a what they call a version, which is where they get a band in to do a version of a song, and they apparently did a Tame Impala song. But there was definitely some fruit salad improvisation in there. They got some of that in there as well.
Now, I will say I do like the version stuff. So
I love it. Actually, back in the day.
Yeah. That was
Regina Spektor doing Real Love I was just blown away by that. I couldn't believe that someone could just sing a song, and really her version was better than John Lennon's, which is insane. And she just banged it out, and it was so good that she actually ended up recording doing a proper recording version. But I thought the version was actually better than when they recorded it. But anyway, yeah. Oh, it's an invaluable resource. It was, that's part of one of the reasons why Melbourne and Australia has such a thriving, viable music industry was Triple J. But I just couldn't deal with every time they get to talking, it's like social justice this and it's obviously very it's exactly what you imagine.
Yeah, exactly. Like I used to like was that show that they used to have on at 5:30? There was that in the afternoon at Hack.
Yes, listen to Hack every day.
Hack, yeah, that's right. And yeah, I used to listen to that and thought, oh yeah, but they just started to sort of go off the rails a bit.
It's not about not hearing other people's perspectives. I'm fine with hearing their perspectives with their arguments and stuff, but it became so one-sided. And I remember I was like, getting in, I was into Gamergate back in there. And I remember their coverage of Gamergate was so horrendous and one-sided. I was shocked that, this was sort of, they're supposed to be the youth kind of voice, the voice of the youth in Australia. And I was like, oh, this is rubbish.
Yeah. No, I haven't listened to Triple J for. I just listen to the local radio station more than and it's full of ads. So
Yeah, it's pretty shocking. Get on the AM radio. It's late.
yeah, I haven't gotten that far to AM radio. So
Oh man, it's all ads for erectile dysfunction and
yeah.
I don't know, Jerry Harvey or something.
Oh goodness. Okay, we've got a minute and a half left. I'm going to bring up the timer, so I'll add that to stream so you can see.
I think I'm getting used to this. I think I'm pretty happy with what I've got here. Got the whole. I've done like what I said. You know, it's a jackaroo riding on a giant echidna in the outback.
Yep. No. I've got the elements. I'm just finished drawing in my echidna now. So just trying to get all the spikes on him. So it should be all right. So I'm hoping.
I'm going to add some kangaroos in the background, because it's the outback.
Oh, it's very outback.
Reds
so.
Jumping through the scenery.
They're
I don't know if the audience is aware of the difference between the big red kangaroo in the outback versus the smaller greys that you get around these parts. I don't know where you are, Hocky. I don't know if you get
Yeah, well, actually, I was talking to Billy Basco and Boob Dan yesterday, and I was actually at someone's place, and I was going, "Oh, there's some kangaroos over there." So I went for a wander to show them the kangaroos jumping around. So they're just eastern greys. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Rob has that as well. He lives. I mean, he doesn't even live that far out of Melbourne. He's like still in metropolitan Melbourne, but it's more north.
That's time.
Time's up.
Time's up.
All right.
Okay. Let me get this poll up and running. Yeah. So yeah. Well, I'm in country town, but let me just get this poll set up.
Chris Fisk says the greys were similar to wallabies. Well, the wallabies have a different back shape. So you can tell when a wallaby stands up, they're sort of sitting when they stand. And they're smaller and they're chunkier. The greys are much more like a kangaroo. They'll, when they're up, they're standing up on their toes. And although they're hardly ever up, I mean, most of their life is spent lying on the ground, scratching their nuts. But they are bigger. But yeah, some wallabies do get quite large.
Yeah, but they're generally smaller, or so. Yeah. And stoutier noses, like their noses are a little shorter. So
yeah, and they're kind of like more hunched, sort of. I don't know, like yeah. Anyway, I get they're the exact same color.
Okay,
all right.
Rightio.
Potato cam time. Let's check out what you got.
Let's. I'll just add mine. Okay, so here's mine. So, so he's running. The thongs are flying off. The echidna's taken off with his pie. So there's the pie stuck on the echidna's spikes. Echidna's legging it, and this guy's going, "Gee, bring me back my pie." So, and trying to run in thongs is near impossible. So, he's
I should have had one of the. I should have had one of the thongs flying off. That's where I went wrong. My picture is perfect, except for that. The thongs are not.
Except for the thong flying off.
Yeah.
So there we go. That's my dude. I wanted a little story. I thought, oh, you know what? Yeah, I'll throw the pie on the echidna. So yeah, okay.
It would really stick to it. It would really stick.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, I went with the it's a giant, like you had the giant cockatoo, I got the giant echidna.
Yeah.
So the guy's like riding on the back of an echidna. I don't know if you know, it's quite spiky back there, so he's having a good old time. But I wanted to add in the man spreading again, I'm liking it. I'm liking the man spread. So it's sort of the theme. It's very hot in the outback, so you got to keep it airy out there. But there you go. You know, he's got a hat in one hand, he's got his pie in the other. This is what I'm saying. Like the thongs, I didn't really render them as well as I could have. So
yeah.
but
It kind of looks
echidna.
like boots a bit, but
yeah. Well, they started off as boots, and I forgot, so I just added in a little thing to it.
little toe.
All right, a bit of a fail there. But that's the outback. There's my kangaroos jumping in the background. There's Uluru.
Oh, nice. Uluru. Yep.
That's that's my guy there.
Actually that echidna is awesome. It looks fantastic. So
yeah, I will admit I did check out what an echidna actually looked like. So
yeah, I had to quickly bring one up.
Better rendered than others.
Yeah.
Because I was like, what does an echidna actually look like? I would have no friggin' idea. I know it's got spikes, it's got a pointy nose.
Bit bashful when it comes to showing off the thong.
I know, I'm usually so proud of my
Eric,
thong.
to you too. So. Sumo's here. Hello, Sumo. Thongs and pies are much more evident in hockeys.
I went normal scale with the pie. I mean, actually, it is a bit bigger than normal. I mean, that's a pretty big. If I got that pie, I'd be very happy with that. They are usually a bit small.
That's a nice.
But
pie,
you know, you are right. I mean, in grand scale of the actual drawing, it's quite small. So there you go.
I beat myself. They say the mine's a little blurry. So is it coming through blurry?
Yeah, you got potato cam going. It's hard.
It must be because I'm working on my phone. So because I'm on my phone,
it must be.
I apologize.
Isn't that weird though that I can share mine just fine? I guess it's running off my internet, of course.
Yeah. So
Chris Fix says Uluru looks like a lone potato out in the middle of nowhere until you get closer and realize how huge it is. Yeah, I've never actually been, but that is kind of what it is. I think it's the largest. When I say freestanding, I think it's like sitting on top of the land. The largest rock in the world. That's how I remember. Okay. It used to be called Ayers Rock when I was growing up. But, it is a bit weird.
Yeah,
it was. It's been there for the people have known about it for hundreds of thousands of years potentially, but some guy comes. I'm calling that my name now.
Yeah, that's mine.
Yeah.
So if you say Ayers Rock, most people say Uluru these days. So
yeah, I know it's and every other thing in Australia has an Aboriginal name, every single thing. So it's a bit weird,
So I live in Bathurst, and we have a Mount Panorama here, which is where the racetrack is, and it's recently got the Aboriginal names come up for that. Now I could not tell you what it is, but I think they were going to start putting the Aboriginal name under, because we got Mount Panorama written on the actual mountain. It's not even a mountain; it's more like a hill. But so it's written on the side, and I think they were going to put the Aboriginal name underneath, but I don't think they've done that yet. So yeah.
Oh, Chris says he got nasty looks calling it Ayers Rock. I mean, I've never experienced that, but maybe that's because I'm in the city, where who cares, Call Ayers Rock, call Uluru. I guess if you're out there, they might be a bit more touchy about it. I know people get really precious about it, you can't walk on it, you're gonna wreck it. I mean, it's a massive rock. I don't know. I guess it means something.
Yeah, well, you can't anymore. They've actually cancelled any walks up to the top of it now. So
I mean, I understand if people want to go on there and put their graffiti on it, that's annoying, apparently if you go to the pyramids of Giza, it's just covered in scratches and stuff,
Really?
Denny 84 and stuff like that. It's come on. It's the friggin' pyramids of Giza. Don't write your name on it.
Yeah, I'm going to end the poll. Yeah, exactly. Just go there and have a look, and without missing it. But okay, well, if it comes up then it looks like we're tied with a point
Oh.
each.
Oh, damn it!
There you go. Even with my blurry cam, they
get past this.
they
Yeah, I
saw
mean, I think
enough of
that's a win for you with your potato cam. The fact that we're tied,
Yeah.
I think it's safe to give that to you. If you had crisp image, it probably would have put you over.
Yeah,
I did fail on
the
the
crisper
clarity
image.
of the thongs. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So okay, we've got one more. See who comes out now.
The 10-minute
thing is,
one.
it still can tie. So if we get 50-50, it still can tie. So it doesn't happen often, but it has happened. So let's make sure that they're all there. Yep. Okay. So 10 minutes for this one though. This is the hard one. So you got to try and do all this in half as amount of time. So
this is going to be a challenge.
It is going to be a challenge. Okay, ready, set, go. Crocodile Dundee, Steel Caps,
Crocodile Dundee,
Barbecue, Bush Pig, and Bondi. So
how are you going to get steel caps in?
I mean,
that's
know.
like the thong is even at a barbecue with a bush pig. I'm gonna have to draw from memory here. All right. Barbecue.
All right, we got the moving razor.
Throw a shrimp on the barbie. That's perfect. Bush pig and Bondi. All right. Okay. Now, how am I going to do this in time? How am I going to do justice?
I know.
In 10 minutes. Oh, God.
Be quick.
Okay.
So
yeah, very quick.
Now, Crocodile Dundee has his hat, and he's got the crocodile vest as well. So
yeah. Very distinctive. Whoa, that's not the right one.
Okay. Yeah. So if you can get those in, that should be.
He's got
a
very.
Good, so.
I'm just noticing he's got a pretty distinctive brow there. Just checking him out.
Nice. Yeah. Now I've actually drawn.
I'm terrible at caricatures.
Oh yeah, I had to. So on the Alien Hockey show, I was whoever won the contest on that, I would have them to send me something to draw, and one of them was Crocodile Dundee shaking hands with Mr. Untouchable or something like that, some Australian sitcom show, mobster show, and so I had to try and draw Crocodile Dundee, and it wasn't easy. So
I wouldn't imagine. Paul Hogan, huh?
Oh no. I should. I know. I think I've got a story for this as well.
All right. Well, come on.
I think I've got a story for the drawing. So I think. Oh man. Actually, I did go to the pub that was where Crocodile Dundee was filmed. It's set on the road between Longreach and Mount Isa. And I was driving it, and I was going, the Crocodile Dundee pub. I will pull in there. So went in, had a beer, and it was kind of bizarre because someone came into the pub was someone I went to school with, and I thought, out of weird places that I would meet someone I went to school with, I'd find someone in the middle of the outback. So, okay. What we got? We got 6 minutes.
Oh my God!
I'll bring yours up.
I'm trying to get him to look somewhat like Paul Hogan, and I'm just gonna have to accept that's how it's gonna be. Okay.
Mine will not look like Paul Hogan.
Yeah, he's got a bit of hair. He's got a hat. Yeah.
I'm going to rotate the canvas.
This goes out a bit more.
I need a wider shot to get the story that I'm drawing. So. Okay.
Man, I hate drawing hats. I loathe drawing hats. They never, even when I know they're right. Like I can trace over a picture of a hat, and then I look at it, I'm like, this is wrong. This looks wrong. You know, you can't. So it doesn't matter what I try. They just don't. They never look right. They're my enemy hats.
They're not easy to draw, because
that's the angle of the. You kind of make it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And you know, I like hats and I like cool hats.
And it shows all the shape. Yeah. It's a weird thing to draw. So
I'm gonna make him smile a bit. He looks like a sad fella. I want him to be happy. Happy Dundee. Come on. Smile, Dundee.
Need the beach in the background. So Bondi is a beach at in Sydney. It's kind of one of the most famous beaches, next to Botany Bay. Well, it's a bay, but yeah. And that's where everyone goes. Everyone goes to Bondi Beach. So, you know, I've actually never been to Bondi Beach myself. So, been to Manly Beach, but I haven't been to Bondi Beach. Okay, we've got 4 minutes left.
Jesus. All right, he's got friggin'. Hold on a sec. See, I've gone way too realistic here. That's where I've gone wrong. That's my issue.
Okay, I think I'm gonna have to deal with that. So we'll see what see if I can pull something off now. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is gonna be hard to get.
I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm just drawing.
Yeah, I know. This is just a blur of a mess now. If it was potato before, it's gonna be more potato. So, oh my goodness. Okay, hat. Crocodile teeth in the hat. Don't forget. I can see you got the crocodile teeth. So, good work. Vest, crocodile vest. We got 2 minutes 40 seconds.
Oh my god! I mean, I might be able to get my bush pig in there, but it's going to be.
Yeah, don't worry.
What's a Bondi?
I've got the elements here.
I'm just going to draw a beach in the background. Yeah, there's waves. There's a beach umbrella. Okay, that's
nice.
A towel. So I was gonna do is what I was trying to do is like a selfie. You know, with a bush pig, and he's like, you know, Crocodile Dundee getting a selfie with a bush pig. A bush pig would have, you know, that top, you know, where the boobs are all squashed and they're kind of like poking out.
I've gone with a literal bush pig, as in a pig.
No, I'm doing a chick. I'm doing a bogan chick.
That's good. I left that open for you to decide which one.
Oh yeah, no, I had to. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
So these are her boobs, exactly. So like just mangled and squashed into this thing, and she's got freckles all over them. Actually, I got to give her some freckles on her face
too. My Crocodile Dundee has a nice strong jaw, so Okay, barbecue. Here we go.
All right, I'm just gonna have to put a Barbie in the background somewhere. I was hoping to do a shrimp on the Barbie, but I'm gonna do like a what are they like a barbecue like I have? It's just a Weber,
Yeah, that's all I put
Yep.
in as a Weber.
Shrimps on the Barbie. All right, steel caps. There, I'll just put some boots.
Oh, I forgot the steel caps.
That's what you're
Damn
talking
it.
about, yeah? Steel
I have
caps
to
are
shrink.
just boots, yeah?
Yeah, steel cap boots.
Yeah.
Damn it, I forgot the steel cap
Yep.
boots. What we got? I got to bring up the 30 seconds. Oh my goodness. Damn it. Okay. His legs are gone short, so steel cap boots. Oh no, it's all become a mess. Oh goodness. Oh, that's time.
All right, time's up.
I forgot about the boots and I had to change the size of everything. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll put the poll up. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I agree. It's
10
so
minutes is
we never
come
got
off
that
it.
ad. We never got the ad. It was
Yeah, that was for
only
Americans.
For Americans. Yeah.
Because if they had to
round
put it here,
3.
can you imagine? Like, what's a shrimp?
What the hell's a shrimp?
Yeah.
For years and years, I had no idea what a shrimp was. I was going, what is a shrimp? I know it's similar to a prawn, but I'm not quite sure.
In France, they have gray prawns, which are tiny little, like what you find on a pizza, but they come fully, with all the stuff on it, and you just eat them. You can eat it, the head and all. Man, they're so good. I wish we got them here.
Oh man. Yeah, actually.
So you drew you drew an actual bush pig. I drew a more metaphorical.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
That's cool.
So let me go. Okay, so so my bush pig. I'll move this over a bit. Oops. So I went Crocodile Dundee doing the doing his thing. So he's hypnotizing the bush pig to cook the sausages on the stag. Yeah. So he's doing this.
I see what you're saying. So you're doing an actual story, right? I see what you're saying.
I did a story with mine, so
yeah.
So he's so he's doing this.
I wonder how many German tourists got gored by an ox or something out in the outback.
So it doesn't look like a Paul Hogan much at all, but that's all right. I've got the sword, I've got the jacket, I've got the hat.
He's got the knife.
He's got the knife. Here's the steel caps. I forgot about them. I had to rush them in. So
there's some massive boots. They're like magnetic boots from a sci-fi thing or something. Yeah.
My beach is a little lackluster. These are supposed to be waves in the background, but they kind of look like the Sydney Opera House. But anyway, yeah. Remember, this was 10 minutes. I was trying to do this. So okay, rightio. Let's put yours on.
All right. So, less important details first. There's the Barbie, which is a Weber Barbie down at the beach. Whoever's had gone to the beach in their steel caps has left them by the towel. They're going off for a swim. Maybe that was Paul Hogan. This is my somewhat Paul Hogan. Like this is the side. He's got the hat with the teeth on it. He's got the necklace with the teeth on it. He's got a bit of a vest going.
The jacket.
Bush Pig is very happy to be meeting her hero. She's got a big smile and a chunky, round, fat face. You can. Hocky. You're familiar with this skin. It's just splotched. It's seen a lot of Australian summers, and all the areas that are facing up have all the freckles on it, and she's wearing one of those tops that just suck in her boobs, and way too small for her. Everything's looking all puffy and weird, and you wish she had straps on it, because every 2 minutes she's yanking it up, trying to make sure it doesn't do a nip slip. But yeah, there you go.
Fantastic. That is gold. I love it. That is. She's happy. Happy to be there. So. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. So you say they're taking a selfie, but the expression on Paul's face showing him an anal game.
Yeah, she's going, oh, I could have been playing with me. You know how it is. You know how it goes.
Thank you, Jeremy. Happy Australia Day. Cheers, mate.
Happy Australia Day. I couldn't figure out how to get the steel caps on the bush pig, so I just put them in the background.
Yeah,
10
just
minutes
put them in the background. Yeah, I had to quickly change size.
I was trying
and shrink it down.
Yeah, I was trying to give a little bit of justice to Paul Hogan, but an attempt was made.
Okay, I'll show mine again quickly. So that was mine. Hopefully potato cam is not.
I love your bush pig. I love how he's just nonchalantly like, have a snag. Yeah,
because he's been hypnotized, so he's like.
Well, it's in his best interest too. He's like, don't eat me, have a snag here.
Yeah, that's it. These aren't pork sausages. So. And then Bancroft's hello great.
I like her pig nose, and every time she smiles, because her face is so chubby, it'll just bunch.
Yeah.
And she's got drawn on. She's got drawn on like McDonald's arch eyebrows.
Hey, Sharon. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, I'm gonna stop. We've got 9 votes. I'll stop it in a couple of minutes. But that's fantastic. I love it. At Michael Bancroft, please save this image and send it to LCH so he can add it to his feral bush pig story video. There you go.
All right, I will save it. It's done. Saved.
She already looks like she's playing with her cleat. We all know that. I mean,
story, this is the bush pig according to my memory, by the way. I drew it as accurate as I can remember. She has that hair that's like super tightly pulled on her fat face into a sort of loose bun ponytail at the back.
Yeah.
This is accurate as I can remember. You notice I didn't draw any teeth. That's to tell the story as well.
She looks like a nice lady. I don't know what you mean.
She's nice. She's very nice. She's just a bit too open, with a bit too open with her body and her sexuality.
Okay, and the poll. Okay.
Her clothing is a little too tight for her body type.
Well, this is the first time ever, I think, but I actually took that one away. I won that one. So.
All right. Okay. Fair enough. People, they're not happy with my Paul Hogan, and I understand.
No.
He's
so
I don't know if I did injustice,
but however, no, that was absolutely fantastic. I'll just go back to
well done, Hocky. Myself. Yeah, your bush pig, pig stole the show, I think.
Well, that was fantastic. Thank you very much, Michael, for joining me on this. Now, this is actually going to be one of my last streams I'm going to do for quite a while. So it's actually glad to finish out on doing some streams.
I had a lot of fun.
I'm going to start doing some videos instead, just change it up a bit.
Yep.
But it's been a lot of fun. It's been absolutely awesome to have you on. We're going to be back together later this afternoon. So
yeah, in 3.5 hours, come back and hang out. We're going to do a fun Aussie show. I'm going to go grab some. I'm going to go grab some beers so we can make a
Yep.
fun of it. We'll be
my
you've got
collection
some
of
stuff
beers
that
as
you
well.
got planned. I've got some stuff that I've got
Yep.
planned. We'll just be celebrating Australia. It'll be good times
Yes.
all round. Try and get your internet
Yeah.
sorted
Yeah,
by
so-
then, Hockey, so you're not all potato canned.
Oh, hopefully so. Hopefully. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just to change it up. I'm just going to do some videos for a while, and because
It's a good
I got
idea.
a couple of
I'm
things I'd
thinking
like
of doing
to do.
some videos too.
Yeah,
good-
just
good idea.
just change up shorter things, so it might attract a good crowd for the short stuff. So
Sounds good.
But I'm not going to stop streaming, but I'm going to put it off for probably a couple of months. So yeah. So anyway,
Chris
but thank
Fish
you
says,
everyone.
"Don't forget the Golden Gay times." I won't.
I don't have any. I don't have any gay times
I'm
or
going to get
Leamingtons.
some.
I'm kind of missing out.
I
think all the shops are shut. So I do have actually. I was going to save this for your show. I do have some sausage sizzle thins.
Oh, sausage sizzle thins. I've not seen them.
I know. So I bought those the other day, and I thought, well, we've got to.
You'll have to let me know what they taste like.
Break them open. So.
Yep.
Yeah, I have no idea. Probably tastes like onion. So onion and sauce.
Yeah. Yep.
Anyway, thanks everyone for joining me, and Michael, thank you very much. So go check out Michael's channel, Michael Bancroft. It's written right there, his name. So sub if you haven't. I'm pretty sure everyone in this chat already has subbed. So, and we'll see you in a few hours. Cheers, everyone. Thank you. Bye. End broadcast.